Hey! Hey y'all, I'm live. This is my very first ever live here on YouTube. So, I don't have coffee today, but I'm going to give you a product placement. I'm drinking me some root beer. You know, there's nothing better on a hot day than some really nice ice cold root beer. So, today I'm going to take you on a quick little tour of what I've got so far going on in the, I was going to call it a secret garden, but it's not so much a secret anymore because, I've just told the world. So hopefully I can film all of this without my connection or something going bad, so that would be horrible. All right, so there is a set of stairs, and underneath and behind the stairs is my secret garden. Do y'all recognize the gate? Yes, that is the gate from the old garden. And flanking either side of the gate is asparagus. And look, it's starting to get asparagus flowers, and then it'll end up having the little cherry like things that it does. It's pretty cool. So you come inside the gate here, see? And I'm gonna put a pot there and a pot there, I think. And then I've got the tomatoes here on either side. And that Rapunzel, man, wow, that thing is really growing, and it's got flowers. I'm so excited. I've already got flowers over here on some of the champions. And the Boxcar Willie, I think there's a couple of buds on the Boxcar Willie still. So I think all three of those are doing great. I'm anxious to find out how they're going to do this year. I'm doing something a lot different than I did in the past. Let's see, it's the Rapunzel and the Boxcar are in self-watering containers. I just went to the dollar store and bought some of those colanders, tipped them upside down, and then so they don't get smashed, I put pots inside them underneath. So those are two self-watering containers, and then the one in the middle is just a regular one, but I put it really, really deep. So, all right, I'm pretty excited about those. And look at these irises. Oh, they're pretty. I got blessed with those. Those were here. So, nice little wall.
Incoming message, master.
Ooh-wee, look at that. I'm getting incoming messages. I'm a pretty busy person. Probably should have put this in airplane mode. That would have been good. So this was all weeds, if you remember this whole bed. And I have been busy plucking out all these weeds and going through and honestly, a weed, all it is, really, is just an unwanted plant. So in this case, it was grass, and I didn't want it. So I pulled all that out, and I think I'm going to plant directly into the soil. Over here is where I planted jalapeno, and I planted the celebrity tomato over in the corner. Now, right now it's in the shade, but that will get sun later in the day, and it gets like, I think, like 7 or 8 hours worth of sun during the day. So yeah, I got those going, and still trying to figure out. I'm gonna plant in there, but I'm still trying to figure out if I should put any 5-gallon buckets down the sides or not, or along the wall, on the outside of the wall. So I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah. Oh, check this out. So this pot here, if you remember, last year I had a grape. Well, we had a really bad winter, I guess, and the grape decided to die. So now we've got carrots. Yay! So that pot is completely full of carrots, and I will thin them out as time goes by to make sure they got enough spacing, but that is all carrots. Yay! And the rhubarb is, well, it's looking okay. Honestly, it handled the travel to get here a lot better than I expected. Very bumpy road, and very heavy pot. So yeah, those are cool. And this is the first year that they've been in the Sir Cracker Barrel. This one here last year had tomatoes in it. Those little teeny baby tomatoes. They weren't the munchkins, but they were little tomatoes. And it was a determinate plant. It was a real small miniature plant. And it had just a bunch of stuff in the middle of the yard. And in the fall, I had to move the barrels out of the way to get the new fence in place at the old place. And when I did that, I also took the root stalks out of that barrel and I put them in these. And I'm surprised they actually did really good. They would have looked a little bit better if I didn't have, seriously, a 6 and 7-year-old. 6 and 7-year-olds are horrible in the garden. They will pull and destroy anything if you let them. I mean, they're almost worse than dogs sometimes, but I love them. I do love them. Okay, so I showed a video the other day of these flowers. I'm hoping I can get a better picture of them. Look how pretty they are. They're teeny. This is I think it's a French thyme. And they're just so small and they're so beautiful. And oh yeah, absolutely awesome. So yeah, pretty darn cool. So, and then this one next to it, these flowers on this one are like micro small. I don't know how well they'll show up, but right next to my thumbnail, at the end of my thumbnail, there is a flower. A little teeny weeny pink flower. It's about the size of a head of a ballpoint pen. It's really small. But, oh my gosh, they smell so good. I love the smell of thyme. It's just, oh, it smells so earthy and yummy. And then hiding back here, we have oregano, which is pretty awesome. And then this is where the dill was, and newbie me, I'm such a ding dong, newbie me, I cut the top of the dill off and end up killing it. I thought I was harvesting it correctly, and apparently I wasn't. So when you harvest your dill, don't just cut it all off and expect it to grow back. It won't. So you kind of just have to take towards the top off, and that kind of thing. And yeah, but you live and you learn, right? So, okay, basically, I'm not out. I'm good. I'm going to have a garden this year. I'm so excited for this. This is so awesome because I was so afraid that I was going to lose my space, my thing, and it's awesome. I can't believe how wonderful my mom and dad are for letting me have this space to call my own. So, hey Babette, how are you? So I'm honored. I'm so happy, and so I want to bring you with me every single day. It'll probably be mostly in the mornings during the week, for just 4 or 5 minutes, just something really quick. I want to be able to be in the garden and release a video every day of my progress of what's happening this year. And it's so weird because I've been given a gift this year of this small space, and it's undeveloped. I mean, I just now in 2 days have done this. So if I can turn this into something amazing, that means that you can do the same thing. So I'm hoping I inspire somebody to get outside and get their hands in some dirt and some mud and really enjoy their space. So, but it is what it is. I'm making the best of it. So, but all right, y'all. I've showed you my space and that I'm working with, and yeah, I'm pretty excited to be able to put something in the ground I have also another space that I'd like to show you at another time at my friend James's house. Him and his wife have been wonderful enough to let me move all of the big barrels and the pots and everything over there. And I think over time, I think some of that, especially the 5 gallons, will come here. But you know what? I've been moving the last month. I am totally burned out, and yeah. I think I'll wait a while before I start doing anything like that, but eventually I'd like to move a few of those over. Not the big ones. The big ones, no, not the big ones. If I move anything bigger over, I will create a couple of these self-watering containers, but that's it. Just 1 or 2. Nothing super major. I want to be able to make it so it can get up and go if it needs to, or if I need to move things around or change my ideas on how I want it to be laid out or whatever. So, all right. Like always, if you have any comments, questions, or anything like that on any of my videos, leave them down below in the comments section. I read every single one. I try to respond to them all. If I don't get a chance to respond, I do give them a thumbs up to show you that I have read them. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm switching back and forth. My arm's getting tired. I should probably do it on a tripod, but then you can't come with me when I walk around. So yeah. Oh, if you have any gardening friends or anybody you know that would like to see something like this, throw them a video and say, hey, check this guy out. I would be greatly appreciated of that. That would be awesome. I just kind of want to get the word out there that gardening is easy. It is simple, and it is not difficult to do, and you don't have to know what you're doing to make a mistake and learn from it. Someone told me the other day, 9 out of 5 statistics are made up on the spot, or something like that. Hey, if you don't know, fake it till you make it. That's my... All right. I've been rambling on way too much, and I'm talking, but not showing much of anything interesting or new. There is going to be, at some point this weekend, crossing my fingers, an update on the Pepper Shrine. I've had problems with the move. Somewhere along the lines, I picked up spider mites really bad. And so I've been processing and trying to get rid of the spider mites. And I've found a 50-50 solution of water and alcohol, and that gets rid of the spider mites. And it does great. So, but my plants have suffered a little bit. So that's why I haven't made a video. Well, one reason. The other reason I haven't made a video in a while is because I just haven't had the time to do the editing for it. But I am going to do my best to do that this weekend. I've got more Romy videos coming up, so check those out. And all right, well, I'm going to let you go. My battery's about to die. So y'all have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day. Enjoy the sunlight if you have it. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye for now.